Our Kate Rooney is live from MetLife. Kate, how are the players reacting after watching all their momentum slip away in the second half?
Yeah, as you would expect, Joe, not very well. The Jets are now 3-9, and they clinched something, but not something good. They clinched their 9th straight losing season. This one was especially frustrating in a lot of frustrating games this season. 14-0 lead to get started here, and then they felt that slip away, just squandered it in this game. Those 14 points would be the last offensive ones they scored in this game. And Aaron Rodgers said it could have been different. He kind of pinpointed where things went wrong with 2 plays that happened midway through the second half. I'm talking about that missed incompletion to Garrett Wilson in the end zone, and then the following play, a pick six to none other than Leonard Williams, the former Jet. That, of course, really the turning point in this game. And Aaron Rodgers said in the second half, the Jets just played a sloppy, penalty-heavy game, the opposite of the way they started this game. The quarterback very disappointed that things went so poorly when he felt so good coming off the bye this week.
There are a lot of things, but I think the 2-play stretch where Miss Garrett opened to go up 28-7 through a pick six kind of changed the momentum of the game. There's 11 guys on the field, you know. Sometimes it's my fault, you know. Definitely multiple times today. And then sometimes the details aren't there in some other spots too.
Well, Joe, you mentioned it. You have to ask, is this close to the end of the Aaron Rodgers era in New York? Interim head coach Jeff Ulbrich was asked whether he would consider making a quarterback change, and he said, quote, "Not as of today." That's going to have to be it for the Jets for now as they look back at the tape and try to figure out exactly what went wrong and where they go from here in a season that is guaranteed to be a losing season, Joe.
Yeah, Kate, you know, you look at the Jets and the lead they jumped out to, but they were held scoreless in the second half of this game, and a lot of that had to do with their own penalty shooting themselves in the foot. Any of the players talk about all the miscues that they had in the second half of this game?
Well, the word of the day, Joe, was just frustrating. Head coach Jeff Ulbrich was frustrated. Aaron Rodgers was frustrated. And they just said they've got to be better on execution. That's one thing that this team has not been successful at all season. They have a really hard time finishing games, and drives just stall when you're getting offensive PI, when you're getting illegal formation and extra man on the field. I mean, these are not the hallmarks of a good team, and they're frustrated. They don't know what else to do other than try to look at the tape, clean it up, and play better football from here on out, Joe.
Yeah, 3-9 on the season, Kate. We will talk to you coming up a little bit later on in the show. And we're going to talk more Jets with Dan Leberfeld of Jets.